is. Hey everyone, you're wondering, where am I today? Where is Paul today? I am in Golden Gate Park. You see behind me over my shoulder, I'm at the world's largest model boat association. And once a year they bring out everything and run them on this lake behind me, the Spreckels Lake here in Golden Gate Park. And so let's go check it out, see what we can discover. I've never been to this, so it's equivalent to model trains on the water. All right, let's go see what we can discover. Well, here we are. We got a world famous yacht here, Leonardo DiCaprio's yacht with all the celebrities on it. Oh, look.
Spreckels on it.
Just look, okay. He's gonna cover the engine up. I want to see. Come here, baby, over here. Look at. Look at that. Yeah.
I'll take it back off if you want to get another shot.
I got one. Is that a homemade engine?
Yeah, basically, he machined all the parts. Did I hit it? It's close. I gotta go more. First time I put it back on today.
That's awesome. What's that model after? A 40s boat?
I don't know. I didn't build it.
Okay.
My neighbor, he's a machinist, and it was inherited from his uncle.
It's like a cruise craft.
And he built the motor. This has a variable pitch prop, so he can actually, he designed it, one shaft inside the other so the prop can rotate.
Really?
Yeah, so he can go out in the lake and then back up.
That's awesome.
It's killer.
I love the trim, the baby blue.
The Chris craft up on top of it. And the four-wheel drive monster truck.
Monster truck.
That truck couldn't pull this boat because it would just, tires would bounce, so we wrapped 7 pounds of
No, it has a flat tire.
Just to get a little more grip.
Sit on the ground.
Yeah, you get a little
It has a flat
There's
tire.
30-some pounds in
It
that
has
thing.
a flat tire.
Is that battery or gas on the monster truck?
But it's an RC car.
This is electric, that's gas.
Wow. And so you can like legit like trailer it with that.
He
It has a flat tire.
That is amazing.
It has a flat tire.
Look at these.
But the problem with
All
that
these other battleships. USS Hornet looks like.
bouncing, slipping.
Yeah.
So what he did is he got
And this
some
one's
aluminum, made
awesome
a
too.
ramp,
Check this one out.
so he can back it up. Then he
We
pushes
got
the
Ken
button.
driving.
This pushes the boat.
He's
off.
Ken.
Yeah, so then he can float it. His problem is he has a machine shop in his garage, and every neighbor.
Look at this thing.
Everything.
Steam.
I try not to bother him.
Where do you guys live? You guys here in the That's
In
awesome.
the Redwood Shores.
And this is a fireboat. Does this shoot water?
Yes, sir.
It does. So it has a pump that pulls the lake water through?
Oh yeah, it's right in the middle between the two boats.
Oh, I see right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
How far does it shoot? Pretty far?
I don't know. This is the first time it's going in the water.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that's cool.
When are you going? When they announce all these?
It'll probably be after 11, I think.
Okay. This is really, really neat. Did you make that?
It came mostly built because it's fiberglass.
Okay.
But anything dealing with the water monitors or the plumbing system or anything else, I re-engineered it.
Wow.
It was basically non-existent.
You're a talented man.
I've been doing this since 72.
Really? Have you?
Oh, wow.
That's really cool. I've never been to one of these. It's cool. A lot of fun. Thank you. Wow, that's really cool. It's got patina to it. Yeah.
Modified with resin figure.
Very cool. Classic speedboat there. That one's awesome. Man, these are things that are works of art. Look at that. Wilmington. And this barge. These are the kind of barges that would traverse San Francisco and take the trains to Tiburon. Detail's amazing. Oh, and there's a dog. Is that a real dog? That's an awesome boat too. Check this out. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's like a rescue pod or something. This is a jet powered World War II edition. And then there's a little, that reminds me of Popeye the Sailor Man with his little boat. And this guy's taken out and they got a little boat removing system. That one must be, you don't want to drop it basically.
Trademark Wayne Russell flights.
I look out near the beach, like out here.
Very cool.
And it starts to be kind of bluish.
Neat to it. Wow, look at the motor in this one. That thing's awesome.
No, this is the big wood boats on parade.
I think it's a real steam train too. Did I say train? I did. I think it's a real steamboat. Correction. And they got two. They got Rob and Ken.
Yeah, I brought two. Yeah, I don't know if I want to run them, but
Yeah, this is a real steamboat.
yeah. And he's kind of there. Oh yeah.
Those are awesome.
At least 2 o'clock at least. Because they don't have a raffle until 1 o'clock. You know?
Oh, okay. So I can
How's your water? How's the water? Good?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure because I didn't put the timer on.
That's awesome. A real paddle boat. There's a tugboat going in. Is it making its own sound? There it goes. It's steaming away here on one side. I think he's going to take it out of the water. And apparently these things are heavy. Oh, it is making its own sound. Maybe it's a real steam engine.
Where did you get the shoe?
Oh, I thought for a minute it was a steamboat. So you got a smoking unit?
Yeah, there's a smoke unit up top, but
Yeah, shrimps in the basket there. Very cool. This guy's got his loyal companion with him. This one has a Garfield in it. Stray cat. Gotta love that. Is that your cat, stray cat?
yeah, that's my twin.
Love it. Wow, this one's cool too.
Restoration.
That's an old movie boat, actually.
Beautifully done.
Really? What movie was it in?
Warner Brothers, 1940s. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the problem.
And that's original though.
Yep.
Cleanest fishing
Very cool.
boat
So they would use this off in the distance as a prop?
Yeah.
Old movie boat from the
Came out too
40s.
pretty. And its name? Christina. Beautiful. Ken Block and Blaine Russell.
And this tug right in front of you, that was
Thanks,
built
Bob.
about the same time.
Really? Wow.
Built at
These things
Modelcraft.
really are works of art, aren't they?
Built at Modelcraft in Los Angeles.
Modelcraft? Is that a, I don't know anything about Modelcraft. Is
Well,
that
like I said, my buddy did a lot, fellow I knew did a lot of work for Hollywood at the time.
a, okay.
He's long since passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
He passed
This-
away.
this
passed
is going
away
in?
Yeah. He passed away in '95. I knew him for about 4 years before he died.
And he got you into this?
Yeah, he kind of helped me get into the hobby. I've been building since I was 7, so that helped me out.
Did you do just boats, or you started out doing planes
all
and
kinds
all
of
that?
models.
Yeah, I did that stuff for a while too. I think those days might be over with little kids.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with having hobbies.
No, I love your
Okay,
your
one
little.
of you two guys.
That's
better
the easiest
point
thing I've
up
ever
and tell me
seen. All these other guys are struggling.
He's picked up my 100-pound tugs.
That's
Pen?
awesome. All right, he's gonna demo this one.
These
We
are
got Ken over there fishing.
Lake Union dream boats that were built on Lake Union near Seattle. They were
There it goes.
early 1920s. These two boats are
Goes
reproduction
pretty good, doesn't it?
replicas of the Winifred boat.
That's a beast, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, if we can get her to fire up.
It's got a transverse motor.
Yeah, it's a
It's a Subaru.
no. Well, it's actually a 1935 Evinrude 2.2 horse engine.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it ran in there. This isn't mine; it's his.
Yeah.
But the engine, somebody had, the guy that had it, one of his partners, I don't know if they ran it with not enough 2-cycle mix or what.
Oh, yeah,
tried
yeah.
to seize up pistons, and of course it's so old you can't hardly get parts. I was able to, cylinders honed out good and polished. I mean, I polished and polished on
Yeah.
the pistons.
Yeah.
And got it all working again.
Nice.
Got spark and fuel, so now I'm gonna figure out timing.
Does that have reed valves in it since it's a
Yeah.
2-stroke?
Yeah.
I had two. My first 2 motorcycles were 2-strokes. So
Yeah.
I know all about it.
You can actually see the reed valves down in there if you take a look. And
Yeah, I had a Yamaha 125 with reed valves.
yeah, yeah. So
That is a cool boat.
yeah, just trying to get it together. Yeah, it's we built in the 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, and
They're like works of art, these things.
yeah, they are. I mean, and
We have a
it's.
speedboat.
And you're right. It's almost becoming a lost art.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to the other guy. I said, what little
Chris
kids are
Pratt?
doing this now,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly. So.
Oh, well, tell us
You know, they're
about it.
busy
Or let me-
with these damn things,
Exactly.
and video games and everything
Yep.
else. So, but
So you might get this thing out there
well,
today?
we're trying. We're hopefully get it running. It might. Well, if he gets the other one going, the worst case scenario, he could pull it around with it. Fuel pop apart. Yeah.
Well,
So.
thanks for telling me about it. That's pretty awesome.
Hey. Yeah.
The guy was saying it was built in the 30s.
The model of
Look
the
at the
Ruby,
details.
which
Crazy.
is passing by outside here, is actually 101
Detail in this boat is
years
amazing.
old. So
So to do what it wanted.
the boat is a 1923 Cavalier electric yacht.
Coming out now, huh?
The builder
I don't know what happened to it.
Did it just die?
No, the steering went crazy.
Oh.
So the original idea of the Lake Union
Wow, look at
dream
this
boats
aircraft
was
carrier.
they were to be the working man's boat. They were built for middle class boat owners who could afford something but not as much as the 100-foot Delphine. So they were very popular at the time, and many people have restored the Lake Union Dreamboats, and every year in Seattle they have a parade of the Lake Union Dreamboats.
Look at this one.
One of the boats, the Winifred, participates with another one of them. Let's see.
That's a real steam engine too.
Anyway, two of the Lake Union Dreamboats do a little ceremony at the beginning of the Lake Union Dreamboats parade where they touch bow to bow and gently back up, reverse each other.
Here's
And
another
it's
really
called
beautiful one
opening
here.
the gates.
All the wood.
And then all of the other dreamboats and boats of
There's a
that
paddle
era
boat.
sail between them. So these two are absolutely masterworks by Blaine Russell and Ken Vaughn, and we are highly
Look at the
privileged
detail.
to have them
These guys
sail
up here
with
are
us
playing
today.
slot machines, and they
So
got
thank
poker
you, Ken
tables in
and
there.
Blaine.
These guys, this guy's even got a beer, and she's about to cast. Another steam one there.
Oh, so cool.
Look at these. These are amazing. Yeah. Wow. Look at the detail of these motors. This is crazy.
He's actually racing on the big today.
Tiny little gears.
Oh, you got a snowball tickets or anything?
If I do, I'm going to come to you,
Steam
give you
motor.
Yeah.
Got a little brass prop there. This one here too. Check that motor out. It's a V.
Right now on the course going through
So awesome.
is what's called a puffer. And this was a class of boats built in England before the Second World War and during the
Wow,
Second World
these
War.
boats are amazing.
And they were built as small coastal cargo vessels. These boats were
That one
built
there.
on Lake Union, which is near Seattle.
Well, I got myself a raffle ticket.
Lawn.
And I'm gonna. I've been instructed to put it in one of the buckets here, and if I win, I will win the prize.
Runs
So let's go
on
pick a
40
prize.
PSI of steam. It is a French engine and a
That's cool.
Scotch boiler. So the Don Galfer is another one of Dave Gallagher's
Monster
absolutely
truck.
immaculate, perfectly built, classic steam launches.
Diesel tug.
And we have seen Don Galfer and many other of
As we draw,
Dave
you can pick
Gallagher's
whichever one you want out of that.
amazing
Okay, so where I want to be in that one. What do I do? Where do I put my ticket?
over many years.
What's the winning bucket?
Huh?
The winning bucket, I
Hell, I
mean.
don't know.
Come on.
I knew what it was.
The deck is all-
I wouldn't tell you anyway.
Deck is all hand-laid planks,
They're all winners where I'm
and
from.
she has a whistle
That's
as well.
awesome.
So thank you, Dave.
But I did throw a ticket or two in there myself.
There you go. Some
What
good,
I'm gonna do with the little ones.
some good,
I'll find out.
good prizes here. All right. As one of those zips by.
Stick a guy's face in.
Just take a picture of him.
It's got GPS even.
A chair somewhere and sit there behind.
What's the dog's name?
Ambrose.
Ambrose?
Yeah. It's Captain Gus.
Captain Gus and Ambrose. I like it.
Yeah.
First parade today, along with Spencer.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
You gonna run it today or?
Yeah, I just ran to your business.
Oh, you did. We missed it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
running pretty good.
Awesome. Look at these military ones. Wow.
I think you were the one taking the photo.
Cameron, how's it going?
Destroyer.
through our parade route is a tugboat.
Obviously, these are all handmade.
It's a model of the Hercules.
Hercules, Hercules.
It has a Dwayne Hartman
These military ones are
fiberglass hull.
impressive. These are all
It is
handmade.
a Dwight Hartman, Douglas
battle?
Gregg kit.
Western Warship
built by
Combat
Chuck
Club.
Shipper.
We fight mock World War
This
II
kit
battles.
is
Wow.
No longer produced.
I wonder, does that mean these guns are
so
operational?
What you see is what you're going to get.
Wow, they do mock
the
battles with
Hercules
these.
has lights, and it has a smoke generator, and it also has an engine.
This one looks like the guns might work.
So thank you, Chuck, for bringing Hercules
First
today.
3D printed we made in our club.
Yeah, there's something connected
Jeff
there.
makes all these. And then here are all the ball bearings that come out. You can
Wow,
see
they
the
even
ball
got
bearings down in the
submarines.
chamber there.
Wow.
And then we have an actuator and an accumulator for the air.
Japanese submarine.
It shoots out ball bearings. So we shoot and we put holes in ships like that one on the end there. You can see we didn't fix the damage on that one.
Oh, wow.
And if the ships sink, we're able to bring them up and
There's a little steam
drain
one.
out the water and tape up the hole.
So they really do use real ammo because this is the holes that the guy was saying the gun over here would put in the ship. Let me show you.
We do this out of
These
Watsonville.
here,
We have a really nice gun over
they
there.
shoot real ball bearings.
300-400.
So this is actual working little gun.
It's not a good scale boat.
Nobody knows.
In the World
Yeah.
War 44.
It's good to
There's a
know. Have a great day.
Russian,
Well, there's not enough room. It's like
There's a
this boat.
German-
It's the same. Prince Eugen's like the same length as this, but a little beefier in the bow.
Yeah.
There's just not enough room to get, the 8 rotating twins and then all the torpedo guns.
When you guys do mock battles, these are real,
This is interesting. So
real weapons, huh?
Yes.
3
That's
BB guns.
awesome.
And then there's 3
There's
here.
torpedoes.
No, yeah, 3/4 on each side.
These are
There's 3 here,
torpedoes on
3
this
there.
thing,
And then there's a single
these are
BB gun.
guns here.
So these will actually come out and
Because
Those
this
are
is so,
shoots.
so the
Wow.
number of barrels that are
You get close to a ship. You have to be like this far away.
No, we have
is
Nice
one of the
ones.
ships
So you could, in theory,
the
if you
agreed
could
upon
fit it in
victim
here, you
of
could
the
put every gun in
battles,
this
or
boat if you could fit it in.
is one of the ships the victim, or all of them are fair
Everybody's
game?
up for game.
Really? So it's a real battle.
Oh, it's real battle.
That's crazy.
We have, we normally put like blue flags on some of the ships and red on the other.
Okay.
So you can see. And then we have transports. And the transports have to make transport runs,
Yeah.
cargo runs.
I guess part of
And
Wow.
then some people are doing the cargo runs and some are defending against the cargo. I mean,
Wow.
trying to get them across.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it's so exciting.
Do they ever sink?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
You
we
sink
all the
these
time.
things?
Originally it was steam powered, but now it's electric.
What happens when they sink? How do you get them out? You got to jump in the lake, or?
The float comes up.
Oh,
The float comes up, we drag it to the shore, we get it, we dump out the water, we tape up the holes, we shoot, put it back out again and go more
do
damage.
you do that here or no? Where do you do that?
These are air guns,
Yeah.
so they shoot ball bearings, and so we're not allowed to shoot in the city. So we have our place in Watsonville where we do that.
Watsonville. I have to
By
go.
Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I know where that is. I used to live in Capitola. So.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Why did you leave?
That was 1971.
Oh,
I was a little kid.
what happened? The earthquake scared you guys?
No, my mother was a hippie,
Uh-huh.
and she needed to come to Marin County.
Huh. Well, she knew what she
She's
wanted.
86 now. I would have to ask her.
My mom's 94.
Yeah.
Still living by herself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the damage that we could create over there on the ships. And
He was saying these are shoot real projectiles, and they actually sink.
Why wouldn't you?
But they sink
Yeah.
each other. They sink the boat.
the submarines shoot. These guys all shoot their torpedoes out of here.
Wow. Now the torpedoes can't take a boat down, can they?
Those torpedoes make a hole that big in the bottom of your ship.
Wow.
So,
They don't.
I mean, it's not like, oh, painful,
they're a
but
5.9-inch shell.
the pumps work.
It's 100 plus pounds.
So,
The guys had to handle it.
if you get too many of those, it's a bad
Oh,
thing.
you have a pump to
They
get the
go
water out too?
Scale speed. Oh, yeah.
So these are literally like real warships.
There's a pump hole for that.
Most navies.
And there's one on this side, too.
Oh, and here's the ammo.
The outbreak of the war.
Yeah, there's the ammo. It holds around 300 rounds.
Part of the reason why I think
So you could be out there shooting for a while.
That's amazing.
The inside.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, that's the inside.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was
So this is the air for the gun?
That's the CO2.
Yeah.
Is intended to be
And so we have a big CO2 tank at the pond. We just fill this thing up, put that back, put new batteries in if you want, and off you go.
So you wouldn't want to be hit by
Here's a
one of
ball
these.
bearing.
Came out with the grand slams and
What kind of force is this thing shooting now? Pretty fast, right?
They're 90 psi.
Okay.
They're low
so
velocity,
that whole
actually.
ship would have been worthless.
Enough to take the
Well, there's a
glide
ball bearing.
through.
It's one of those
They
things
could
where,
skip
okay,
across
it
the
solves
pond.
problem.
Really?
Waste.
Wow.
Not all the way over there, but
Far enough, I'm sure.
So this is your artillery round there.
that's a quarter-inch round.
Limit to the extent
And,
In Watsonville, do you have a lake like this, or?
we have.
Oh, awesome.
I love it. It's one
How
of those
often do you do the
ponds.
battles?
We're going to do one next weekend. It's going to be fun. It's an overnight stay. We're not going to do night combat. Just the day.
Is it open to the public like this?
Yeah, you just call and just get the information and come on down.
Huh. I might have to check that out. That sounds pretty cool.
We have one every month.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And we get our ships home, and over the winter time we stop because the water's too cold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then we'll fix up our ships and build new ships. I probably have like 30 ships in my shed.
Wow.
Because people, they get older and they pass away, and
Yeah.
here they are. Take them. So
Yeah, I was talking to the other gentleman. I said this is a kind of a dying art almost, you know?
it is.
Because
it
they
is.
put torpedo
People
boats.
don't have the room for lathes or work for wood shop and
Japanese
stuff.
did.
Yeah.
But now with the 3D printing,
They had minor bolts.
couldn't
like
happen.
Oh, this is 3D printing?
everything here is 3D printed.
Technically, it was-
Everything.
they-
Except for the balsa on the side of the hull.
Oh, wow.
It's just it's the same thing with mine.
Isn't that
The plans
amazing?
Yeah, that is amazing.
Jeff has all the plans.
Plans
So if
that
you
have
like to
small
do it,
bulges.
he'll give you the plans for 3D printing. You can print out whatever ship he has, you know.
Very
They
cool.
built them into the hull.
He's got cruisers and things like that.
What's the name of the Watsonville Club? Oh, you got a
We're called
website.
Western Warship Combat Club.
Western Warship Combat Club. Very
What's
cool.
the cruiser that you're working on?
Oh, it's no, Duca de Asta.
Even though
Duca
they didn't
de
burn
Asta.
coal, they just used it to.
So he's working on Duca de Asta right now.
Wow.
So a fast cruiser, I think it's around 40 knots or something crazy.
38, yeah.
38 knots. Can you imagine these ships in real life going that fast?
No.
That was slow compared to the French destroyers.
So next you're gonna, the next step is if these planes will actually take off and land on the ships.
We already have. Okay, we do have aircraft carriers, and we don't use them anymore, but we do have catapult guns for the planes.
Do you?
And if you were to shoot a plane and it gets stuck on a ship, you get points for it.
The main turret.
That aim's a little faster than the original.
Yeah.
Very
You can lay your guns real quick.
Elevate, depress, rotate.
Wow, that's really cool.
Like I was saying, each gun holds around 250, 300 rounds. Yeah, they're fun.
That's
and that's the kind of
fantastic.
damage they do on those ships over there.
That little lobster boat looks like it's gonna play.
So we shoot 3 of those at a time.
And in a combat situation, the warships actually shoot at each other. And if our gunners are on target, they will, in the balsa wood or gecko skins of their target. And if a warship gets enough holes in it, it will actually sink.
These
Now, that
guys are
seems to be
serious.
a terrible thing to do to a beautiful ship like some of these models. But for the Warship Combat Club, it's great fun. And it's the whole reason that they do it. So, we have
The lifeguard.
next the German battleship Herrenhorst.
So this is the throttle that makes it go forward and backwards. Left and right is the rudder.
And
If you don't mind,
Nice. He's going to get to navigate the boat.
if you look, John.
Just like a video game, right?
And a master at video games.
Well, then you'll be a master at this, I'm sure, right?
all right, see what happens.
Just drew the lines.
Oh, look at that. There you go.
Is a
Awesome.
delineation points down
That's how you get the next generation hooked on this.
to the deck of the coral reef is simply
Boy, that yacht going by leaves a big wake, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're getting...
Watch the edge. There you go.
Ooh, waves.
Yeah. Whoa. Getting seasick on that boat.
Yeah, well, then it's got so much draft. You see that? The size of the wing.
Very cool. There's that wooden speedboats out there.
Go straight.
Mine could go way faster.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a really slow boat in reality.
Watch out. Don't run into the wall. Backwards, backwards. There you go. Good job, Captain.
Sailboat, huh? That one's nice.
It's only 1 meter. And Tony Marshall said, well, that's a very nice boat. You know, racing happens going forward. Oh, you don't know it? Oh, Jay?
On the other I know
Square ones. Hey, it's got a Sylvester on there. And tweezer. Oh yeah.
So this was the
Even if you get a micro servo, the dimensions are a little bit different. You have to
Tweety and Sylvester. How you doing? Admiring your boats.
enjoy. Everybody brought their boats out. I like this guy here. Little scoop.
What is the scooper for? To catch
to
up?
rescue all the boats.
Oh, it's a rescue boat.
You don't have to launch anything.
Wow.
Oh, this guy.
Look at that. It's a work of art there, huh?
Yeah, pleasure meeting you. Thanks so much.
Sailboats. 1981. Not sure what that thing does in the back.
These are free sailboats.
What does that mean?
That means they're sailing free. There's no radio control.
Oh, so
This is the old style.
you just put them in the water?
You just put them in the water and let go. Keep your fingers crossed. They're self-steering. So the way this works,
So if you want to go home for the day, you hope it comes back to you eventually?
it'll always come back to you eventually.
Yeah.
The key thing about free-sailing is that unlike radio sailing, free-sailing can only be done on a lake that's made for it.
Oh, really?
So this lake was built for model yachting.
Right.
And it has an accessible edge all the way around.
according to
So no matter where your boat ends up, you can get it.
Oh, I see.
Whereas a natural lake
Wouldn't have access.
wouldn't have access to all parts and you'd lose your boat.
That is a very good point.
And she has
And that's one of the main reasons that free sailing has sort of died out in this country.
Okay.
Radio control is much more flexible. It can sail more or less anywhere.
Now you say in this country, was it popular in other countries? More popular?
It's pretty well died out everywhere, except there's still a few free sail people in England.
Okay.
In Plymouth, Gosport, England. And
very cool.
In the United States, San Francisco is the only club left that still has free sailors.
Wow. So what? This will make these move, right?
Yeah. You see this? You see this pin right here?
Yeah.
That's engaged with the tiller. So when the wind hits this, it moves the rudder.
Okay.
And the angle between this and the rudder, that's the angle between the direction the boat's going and the wind.
Okay.
Right? And there's a friction fit right here. So this can be turned, this vane can be turned,
I see,
to any direction you want.
Wow.
Right?
So you do that when you put it in the water.
So you do that when you put it in the water, and you
cross your fingers.
Well, the big unknown is that, you know, this will try to follow, if the wind changes, this will try to follow the wind.
Okay.
But you can't predict how the wind's going to change.
Yeah.
So the wind on this lake is very shifty.
Yeah.
Very diabolical. And
it was a few
so it keeps a lot of there's a lot of luck involved.
Yeah.
In terms of in racing.
Well, thank you for explaining all that to me.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It seems like awesome. Free sailing boats, a dying art. Dying breed, unfortunately. Here we got the bottle yachts. Made out of bottles.
Now, perhaps
another bottle yacht there, and here's the lifeguard boat. Look at the guy, his expression there.
You mean a target?
Wow, this one's impressive. Just drive and float? Does both? That's awesome. You guys are serious. They look heavy. They are heavy, aren't they? Oh, really?
In England still had cavalry. Now, the full size.
Here's an amphibious vehicle doing a demo. Look at the details of this fisherman and the lady. They look like they're handmade. All right, this is their clubhouse. Hi. Wow. Just signed the guest book. Margie. Original drive unit, 1940s. So this is mostly the sailboats. Some of these are quite fancy. Other boats here, back here. Fishing boat. A couple here in the case. Look at this steam boiler here. Steam tugboat. F.E. Johnson. Built in 1975.
You read those in there.
Well, what'd you guys think of that? That was really pretty cool, actually. I'll be honest with you. More exciting than I imagined it would be. These guys are real serious about their model boat building, and the war battles were insane. And the time and energy that they put into building these boats is on another level. Thanks for coming along with me today in the Golden Gate Park at Spreckels Lake. Or Spreckels Lake? Spreckels Lake? And if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, bell notifications. I film all over the Bay Area, sometimes outside the Bay Area. And I'll see you on my next video. All right, peace.